Good evening and welcome to Open Topics with Don Armando, and I'm your host, Don Armando. So tonight's topic, we're talking about on how people, on how these cults operate, and you and content creators that actually treat their subscribers as a cult. So the reason why I went up and I had this topic because I was actually looking at some videos earlier, and they were talking about the quote unquote cult that was before Shoko Asahara in Japan, and how a certain government were trying to stop this religious organization, and then it looked like that Japan went up and blundered the series of the story about this man, and this man supposedly was a gentleman that never held women against their will. So they blundered it, trying to make it propaganda that this man was actually a quote unquote evil cult leader. Now, this was like around the 1970s and 80s. Now, fast forward to the 1990s, where a lot of people got unalived by Shoko Asahara and his cult. And this is why in Japan, you will never see a lot of trash cans because of this reason. Because of the terror attack that happened in Japan in the 90s. So I just wanted to talk about this topic tonight on how some of these content creators treat treat their followers or subscribers as cults. So therefore, it doesn't have to really pertain to content creators. We could actually talk about how certain people in the United States have a personality cult. For example, some politicians I'm not going to name. You know the politician I'm talking about. You know the politician that has a red hat and his own sneakers. So from the time that he actually became a president till now that he's actually running for re-election, a lot of people have actually called his supporters fanatics and a personality cult ever since what happened in the state capitol on January 26th. So, with that said, I knew it happened 3 years ago. But a lot of people who are against this certain politician say that his supporters are nothing short but a personality cult. So anybody who's actually listening, what's your take on these new age cults or old age cults or cults in general? You could actually leave a comment. So I'm just gonna sit back and let anybody show their show their view. I will respect your view, but certain things that I've seen in this day and age, you have a lot of personality cults. Not only in the United States, you have personality cults in Europe and in some parts of Asia and Africa. All right, I'm back. I had like a little technical difficulties, so I got the link to my chat. So if anybody wants to come up on my panel and hit the like button, so that's what we're doing right now. So yeah. All right, so this is my opinion about people who have like a culture mentality or something like that. All right. Well, greetings to my channel, Crack Frost. How you doing? All right. Okay. So, Crack Frost, how's everything on your stream? Alrighty then. Uh, let's see. All right. So I guess that Crack Frost ain't want to talk, but it's nothing personal. But I don't know if he's having technical difficulties or anything like that. So one thing I could actually say is that you have certain people with a cultish mentality that they actually run either their social media, their business, or anything of their own following. Sup, Spider Man? Alright. So therefore, this is my thing. This is my opinion. A lot of celebrities or self help gurus and the people that follow them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, but I just didn't hear them. So yeah, because I was trying to hear him, but I didn't hear him. So yeah, yeah, I guess so. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what it is because it's been a while that I've actually been on a stream. So it was just like my birthday week last week, and I could actually say that I had a good time. My wife actually went and took me out to the Chinese dance troupe or play Shen Yun, and Shen Yun was was actually a great thing to actually watch. I urge anybody who's actually listening to my stream, if you ever have a chance or if Shenyun ever comes to your city, go and see it. This Their performances are great. I could say that. All right, I'm back. So if Crack Frost, he could actually come through again because it's like I can hear him, and I guess I'm actually having like some audio issues. Thanks, Amazing Spider-Man, for pointing that out. Oh, all right, I'm back. So yeah. So if anything, it's just that I didn't hear Crack Frost or anything like that. Nothing personal, but I couldn't hear you. So something's going on wrong on mine. So without ado, what I'm saying is this: as far as cult personalities is concerned, you have seen a lot of I guess fake camaraderie, cultish behavior, and we have actually seen a lot of people who actually exhibit cultish behavior. People that are not actually fulfilled in their lives. Certain people that feel that something is missing. So one thing that I've actually seen with a lot of these speakers, con- content creators, and how should I say, cult leaders, is that all of them have a power of charisma, and they feel, and some of them they could actually have the power of charisma to actually lead certain people to do certain things which is right, or they'll use their charismatic persona to actually to lead certain people to harm themselves. It just depends on the person because a lot of quote unquote cult leaders and manipulators they actually have how should I say the ability to manipulate people that are under them who are following their every need. And most of these quote unquote cult leaders are actually charismatic. So that's one trait that I've actually seen with all these quote unquote cult leaders. The other aspect that I see with cult leaders is that when they do not get their way or people are not going to follow their way, they'll actually use lies, intimidation, and violence to keep their quote unquote followers in order. And nine times out of ten, this not only for cult leaders. These are for people who are influencers, people who are self help coaches. And I hate to bring this man up, but certain people have said that all right, I guess I'm back, but yeah, I don't know if it's the connection or anything like that, but shoot, this is a heck of a stream. So I'm still alive, still able, and I'm still talking about these cults. So before I actually regain my composure and everything like that, I'm just gonna play some more background. Yeah, I'm back. All right, now this is what's popping. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Some of the connections, like in my house, is like there's like some dead spots, so I might have to see where the dead spots are at, so therefore this mishap won't be happening again. Oh yeah, shout out to Giorgio, Uncommon Sets with Jose Negron, Denise, Radical, Xtina, Valentina for aka the African Dominican, and all the other content creators doing their thing and spreading positivity.